for divorce on the grounds of adultery. Governor Sanford's troubles began, you'll recall, last year when he lied to the media about hiking on the Appalachian Trail when he was actually in Argentina with his, as he put it, soulmate. And finally, the other governor in the middle of a divorce, Jim Gibbons of Nevada. Late Monday night, Gibbons had a run-in with the local CBS I-team at the Reno airport. Governor Gibbons had been in Washington, D.C. for the National Governors Conference. The I-team wanted to know why his alleged girlfriend was with him on the return flight. Gibbons said he was alone. He said his alleged girlfriend, Kathy Kourash, was not in the airport, and he said she was certainly not with him in Washington. The I-team found Kourash at the airport ducking into a bathroom and later actually shot footage of the couple leaving the airport in the same car. Tuesday, Governor Gibbons apologized for misleading the I-team, maybe because he realized this photo would eventually leak out. At a dinner for the governors at the White House, that's Gibbons, Kourash, and, of all people, Mark Sanford. Despite his blatant lying, Governor Gibbons got a 7-point bump in the poll taken after the airport incident. That is the Clinton bump you get for being involved in a sex scandal. Maybe the new voters supporting the governor hadn't yet seen the I-team's handiwork, and then again, maybe they have.
We met with Governor Jim Gibbons at the Reno airport Monday night. Governor, when we asked about the trip and a possible Reno love interest, he became upset at our questions. Did you go with anyone today?
Well, what's it to you? Yeah, I went with security.
And anyone else?
Well, what's it to you?
Kourash became romantically linked to the governor after he sent her 800 text messages in the past. This at a time while they were both married to other people. No one else came with you on this trip?
No one.
Kathy Kourash didn't accompany you on this trip? She did not?
No.
She's not in this airport right now?
No.
She was not on that flight?
No.
Despite what the governor says, our cameras caught Kourash heading into an airport bathroom. She came out but ran back inside after seeing our camera. When she came out, we asked her about the trip. Did you attend this conference in any way with the governor?
I did not attend any conference in any way.
She walked toward an SUV with tinted windows, the governor's state-owned vehicle. So you're saying that you did not attend the conference with the governor even though we saw you coming off the plane directly after him?
You know what? I could have been in Las Vegas having tea with the First Lady.
Do you see him at all in Washington, D.C.?
Does it matter?
I think it does to the people of Nevada.
The people of Nevada needs to know that he is a very honorable, trustworthy man, which is a little less than I can say about you at this point.
Did you spend time with him this weekend?
You know what? It really doesn't matter who I spent time with. I spent time with Arnold Schwarzenegger this weekend. Does that matter to you?
Was he at the governor's conference?
I don't know. You better ask him.
No comment.
Meanwhile, the governor's security officer tried to move our cameras away and help Kourash get into the back seat.
You work for the governor's detail. If you're obstructing a police officer, I can take you to jail.
Then the governor walked out to the vehicle. Governor, you told us just 10 minutes ago that Kathy Kourash was not on this flight. Do you want to change your statement?
Well, she was not with me in Washington, D.C. I can't control where she goes or what she does.
So you just happened to be in Washington, D.C. with her and happened to be leaving in the same car as her?
Well, no, she was not in D.C.
Why are you with her right now?
Well, I'm giving her a ride home because she lives near me.
You just happened to be on the same flight.
In Vegas. Yeah.
She said she...
otherwise, because you know what?
Well, she did say that she met the governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, this weekend.
You know what? She met him someplace. That's fine.
But you also said that she wasn't on this flight with you, sir. You lied to me.
Well, I didn't say she was on...
I asked you unequivocally whether she was on the flight or not with you.
The flight went into Vegas. She was not on that flight. She was on the flight coming from Vegas to Reno.
Either way, Kathy Kourash landed in the same plane as you. Were you sitting with her on the flight?
It's a public flight. It's a public airport. It's a public plane.
Sir, we are literally less than 12 hours away from a special session that's going to decide almost $1 billion in cuts, and here you are with a woman who's not your wife.
You're full of You are. You really are. All you're doing is out here late at night trying to make a scene, and there's nothing to that. She flies whenever she flies.
Well, someone is certainly full of something. Coming